Hello there, this is Athril. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Death and Taxes. Sorry for the abrupt cutoff last time, but there was a bit of something I had to handle. So, today we are picking up on day 6 of my career as a Grim Reaper. Let's see how well we do. Alright, so, Crow News. New highly conductive and strong material named damium found to be highly toxic. Hundreds of industrial companies frantically purging their factories. Ooh. See, Dr. Lanai. The results are in. Fish can have a little salami. That's some research right there. Tomorrow starts. Cosmologist publishes an odd article about the whole existence being a simulation. Scientific community baffled and amused. Local woman chokes on a waffle and dies. Well then, Parliament to discuss a waffle ban. Of course they are. Body of a teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Poor bastard. Poor and out-of-date educational standards leads to a mistaken decreased competency around the business world. That's not surprising. Homelessness is a moral nightmare and a failure of society. Interesting. Okay, yes, that's right. We had bad news for everyone today. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job could have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Quote of the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. 3 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans that have a medical background. This is serious. Fate. Well then, so, let's do some skimming. So, we have a boxer. This guy's an unfortunate candidate. He's been hit by the punching bag a lot lately, living out the many frustrations of their life. One of them being lower than expected results in matches of late. On the side, they grow more interested in an unusual simulation world hypothesis. Wait. So, this guy's bought into the simulation that... Okay. David Long, student. David enrolled in university to learn computer science, but as of late, their grades have been dropping. Instead of studying, they've become absorbed in the recent hypothesis that the whole world is actually a very convincing simulation. Okay. Is this what it's just going to be? Kaipo is the grumpiest, most cantankerous senior citizen possible. They dislike absolutely everyone and everything, and are adamant in making everyone's life more difficult, both in life and death. There's no escape from... I'm just gonna kill you, because you sir, are bad. I mean, I know it's an arbitrary judgment, but holy crap, he just sounds terrible. Let's see. Despite liberal arts education, Skyworks, the space industry, writing programs to analyze satellite data. They live with their spouse and cats. Any spare time they have, they enjoy sitting in the hot tub. I mean, who doesn't? That is a fair assessment. 6 of these people, eh? Ugh. Zygmunt Zozy. That's a name. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza, without even live streaming at all. They live with their mother and claim they have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Wow. Anis May Ortega, dentist. Anais claims a dog ate their diploma, and everyone just has to believe they're an actual dentist. To look like they know what they're doing, Anis just drills random teeth on patients. What? 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 Michael St. James. Michael's a lover of pizza, especially those with pineapple toppings, as it should be. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love of writing poems and pineapple pizza. Okay, he's a bum, but not the worst. Parvani War, age 25. Parvani, an avid reader and student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood. Oops. Yet the local community pooled their meager funds to help provide his ascent to higher education. Oh, that's a nice story. All right, so we have one guy dead, but he's not over 35. No one has clear medical background. There is the person who's supposedly a dentist, but it's unsure. All right, so there was one other person in here. All right, so th- this guy is. This guy just needs to. Yeah, he's probably gonna like would have like gone on to cure cancer or something, knowing my luck. But and let's see, this guy has a chance. This guy has a chance, but I need 3. I need 6 total. 3 under 35. I have 1 under 35. See, the ones that are under 35 that are left, we have the boxer, the student, the data analyst, the dentist. Was it 35 or under, or 35 or under 35? 35 or younger. Okay, so really, that condition will be met basically no matter what. I don't want to get rid of the art history student if I can help it. The data analyst, I want him to live. These two, I feel bad getting rid of them, but at the same time, that computer simulation theory should go away because that seemed to be a bad idea. So, okay, so that is. So that is going to be my. Oop, that's 4. 3 of them are under 35. So I need to pick 2 of the remaining 4 to also. So we have data analyst, the dentist, the unemployed pizza lover, and the art history student. So 2 of these people have to go. I want. It's one of those weird ones because, like, it sounds like she's not actually a dentist. And she would be on the cutting block if the instructions hadn't been have a medical background. But is dentist really a medical background? I mean, I guess it is. You're still a doctor. Except, I don't think she is. Alright, so I hate to do it to Pizza Man, but Pizza Man's is gonna go. Alright, and then we have the remaining 3. She actually just sounds like. She sounds like the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors. It's just wrong. Yet, at the same time, it's like. The medical background things. Technically, she has done shit. Ugh. Alright, I'm sorry, Mr. Ugh. Oh, this is agony. I wonder if these people are random. I'm gonna have to do another playthrough, just to see if the conditions and stuff are random. You know what? You live. Uh, I don't like letting you live. You a horrible person. But fine. You'd better be worth it, you horrible person. Ugh. Alright. 6 dead, 2 alive. The one potentially medical related person stays alive, much to my anger. And the guy who could potentially save Earth from an asteroid impact will also stay alive. What does fate have to say?
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
Bad. I did what I had to do. Doesn't mean I like it.
Exactly. You and I are on the same page. We all do what is necessary, even if it makes us suffer. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Let's see. You know what happened? You're in charge after all. Here's an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic. I like that one. Maybe it was an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Hmm? Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Why won't you let me go to the bar? I need the booze.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
What do we got here? We got... Okay, we got academic visage. 10%. Oh, it's a fidget spinner. Nice. I don't have the money for that. And so let's just go back. Not really anything there for us today. Yep, that was painful. Personal quarters. Alright, let's see what fresh chaos we wreaked on the world after that. Okay, we got 4, 5, 6 people. Alright, Crow News. Thousands suffocate in sleep after gruesome toxic spill lays waste to communities. We guessed right. Well then. Authorities investigating corruption at Carrier Corp due to worst industrial catastrophe in history. More victims found. Toxic spill claims the life of another homeless person. Error spotted in a satellite which could have caused crash. It is now slated to reach orbit successfully this week. Well, at least we had that. House fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims life of youth. Oof. Grouchiest senior in Cosmopolis dies. Still manages to make life worse for everyone. Of course. I wish that would not hiss at me, because that's disturbing. Even if the world is a simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. Despondent boxer throws self off a bridge, later found at home. That reads, none of this is real anyway. Oh my gosh. So industrial accidents, suicides, car crashes, and stupid, grouchy old man. Oh boy. And today is day 7, so today is my evaluation day. Morning, Grim. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Don't forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay. So. Gang member. Mint comes from an abusive family, which ultimately made them very protective of their older sister. Mint would do anything to keep her safe. As such, they have allied with the toughest crime boss in the district, one who takes good care of their own. Scam artist. A liar and grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions have caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Let's see who else we got before I arbitrarily decide that. Art forger. Salome started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was willing to tell forgeries while telling clients their works were real. Salome was furious at first, but due to financial difficulties, started to go along with it. An original piece they're most proud of is an oil painting of a bullfinch. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Yarnaldo began. Once upon a time, they lived a heroic life, so it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days, they work as a post-middle-aged assistant at a morgue. Brady Falk. Although Brady is concerned with making their boss as happy as possible, they're growing increasingly worried about the nature of their job. Their boss keeps asking them to do ever dodgier things, which, while raising profits, do so at the expense of other living beings. Kevin is very proud of growing the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, they're certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. You live. You want to feed people. That's worthy. Okay. This guy is trash. He needs to go. Alright, so of the remaining four, we have the assistant who... Okay, so really, the assistant who is doing questionable things unquestioningly for a boss. This guy's a gang member, but he wants to protect people. This person is actually fairly harmless in that they're just a morgue worker. And the art forger, while an art forger, has qualms. So really, again, this guy could like reveal stuff, but of all of them, of the four remaining, they're the ones who are the least likely to have a positive impact, I think. Because yeah, morgue worker, but it's morgue worker. She's he, she, they. I guess it's they for all these people. Are dealing with death and like helping people with death, and that seems to be a big thing right now. And we don't want to having a morgue overwhelmed would be bad. So I'm afraid you die. And you three live. Oh, I can draw on them. Can I edit stuff? Huh. I wonder. All right. It is what it is. I have done the deed. We shall see. Why does my money hiss at me? I don't like that.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
I think I've managed to follow the rules.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I wanted to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Yesterday was really bad. What about today?
Today? Oh, everything seems to be getting better as we speak. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better.
I don't believe him.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence.
This is
Display it proudly on your workstation.
This is very papers, please. Four perfunctory claps. Okay.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. One gets used to them, if in the right mindset. Fret not. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Oh boy. Let's see what the basement skeleton has for sale.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Let's see. Clothing. Wow, that's expensive. All these are expensive. Holy cow. Alright, bedroom. Oh, that is lovely for the killing of many humans. Food shortage slightly alleviated by giant beans. Many governments cancel meetings due to excessive passing of gas. Excellent. Uncovered. Massive expose on illicit underground battery farms fueled by slave labor. Wow. Medical worker escapes sudden death by mysterious means. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. The Porsche of Dusk initially sells for $200,000 at a royal auction. Turns out to be an impressive forgery. Well, knew that. Experimental paint turns out to be toxic for the environment. Black holes to end all life. That's going to be like the end of like the game. It's like the last one. I have to kill just everyone. Best newcomer presented to the Grim Reaper for your contribution in the killing of many humans. Frick you. Okay. Wow, this is... I have too much stuff on my desk. A whole week already. My time flies. Well, more tasks straight ahead. I think we are making a difference, so let's continue with what we were doing. Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. Okay. So we have a 21-year-old student. Keiko goes to Central Cosmopolis University where they study organic and medicinal chemistry. As a hobby, they enjoy painting lots of fancy, expensive miniatures, which they purchase using the money from their wealthy parents. Mercury St. Ionis. Nature Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma unto Mercury. A true silver tongue, the smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their oeuvre. That's interesting. Matthias Ulium, another student. It's been said that Matthias talks too much, however they themselves think they may not be talking enough. Space radiation is their passion, and they're endlessly fascinated by black holes. Well then. Mary Usa. Mary has been trying to make the greatest game for a while now. They find inspiration, and because they love traveling, they attend a diverse range of game events, conventions, and conferences. It's really just a specific type of tourism. Marie also enjoys marathon running. And Mashagi Oni Lanzo. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments of scrap and spare parts. Okay, so if we follow the rules, this guy's up for grabs, this person's up for grabs, this person's up for grabs. Really, the only person who is not is 35 and 60. He's the only one who is verboten based on that rule. The rest of them, and we'll need 2. She's a prick, but still is studying medicine. The note on the black holes make me want to keep this guy around. These 2 are seemingly the most. This game is a study in utilitarianist thinking and how utilitarian can you be when reduced to a single paragraph. I want to find my old ethics professor and send him a copy of this game, because holy shit, he would probably assign this as a daggone class assignment. So for now, I'm just gonna say the game designer and the unfortunately brilliant yet old. Well, I'm glad that go there. The brilliant and musically inclined engineer also. Oh, frick. Thought it was 2 humans. Son of a gun. Ah! Actually, I guess this is gonna be an experiment. So let's see how this game treats save scumming. So hold on just a second there. All right, so and it resets. Okay, so save scumming is a thing. No, it's not. What? Oh, okay. So when you mark things, that's it. That's it. Okay. So I screwed this one up, and I am now living with my mistake. So I can't I can't leave my desk. I've got to buy one of those erasers. You have an eraser?
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful
Nope.
widgets.
Nope. All right, time to face the pay the piper.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. You have allowed too many to live. You really ought to be getting the hang of it. However, I do not have the time to harangue you further at the moment. An emergency has occurred, and I must depart for a couple of days.
What kind of emergency?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself. Some physicist is about to push a cart of unusual and hazardous material into the beam of a spectrometer. I have to see if this causes a cascade reaction of some sorts. It may prove illuminating. Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Fine, but who will I report to?
Why, you are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington, of course.
The cat is my supervisor now. Of course she is. Of course I'm reporting to the cat. I knew that pleasing the cat would be the ultimate end of this game. Alright, I need to read my reports a lot finer here. Alright. Join Mercury on the Path of Glory, a commune for those who seek the revelation. Oh my goodness. Wait, why am I doing plants? Oh boy. Vast advances being made in research of reusable fuel cells. Researchers credit young talent involved in special project. Where are all the bees disappearing? Submissions for my ordinary day photography contest now open. Greetings from afar, Grim. So, right after I left, mere moments, it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today basically as a Grim Reaper for them. I hope this is okay. 3 plants have to die. Good luck, fate. Is this like species level extinction or individual plants? Oh boy. Okay, so Downesia Misculpia 929, age 1. Downia, a Venus flytrap, is hidden in the grass next to a small path in a local honey farm. It almost got stepped on by a farmer, a dog, a horse, and 2 children. It has good living conditions with plenty of food available every day. It's eating the bees. Allopicurius parentineus 9999999. Alpicurius parenthesis, also known as the meadow foxtail, is grass. I swear if I have to make another file about a blade of grass, I will quit. Argentina altissima 2420. Argentina, also known as a white snakeroot or richweed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture, is a half-meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its seeds with fluffy white tails to the wind. Schiffelflera 5292, also known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, quite the high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. And then down there, Metasculpia 2483. Dania is a Venus flytrap that lives in a pond inside of a forest and has a versatile diet of bugs. It munches all day on mosquitoes, flies, and dragonflies. Overall, an exemplary plant doing its part in the ecosystem. Okie dokie. So, really quick, so I can double check. The number of plants that need to die is 3. So number 1, it's a blade of grass. Kill the grass. I don't like mowing the grass, so we're killing the grass. Let's see. And we're also going to kill the Venus flytrap next to the honey farm because fuck you for killing the bees. And this one gets to live because it's killing mosquitoes, and mosquitoes are terrible. So we'll go ahead and say you live. Now it's between the poor abused houseplant and the white snake root in the cow pasture. We're going to say the snake root dies. Just, I'm being arbitrary on this one. I have no clue. I'm just thinking that emotional support plant here gets to live. All right, let's see how Lady Paulsington deals with this. Also, why can't I go to the bar? I want a hobnob. Oh. The cat lies sprawled on the table, ignoring your presence. My God, you're so incredibly cute and fluffy. Cough politely. So, wake up, cat. I don't want to be rude to the cat. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm going to cough politely. The cat turns her head toward you, staring with her one open eye. She mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows, which sounded oddly like Maine Coon chirps. She then curls back into the ball and closes her eyes. See you tomorrow, I guess? The cat has already resumed ignoring your presence. She purrs softly. Meow, she declares as you make your way out the door. Well, I got paid, so I guess the cat was happy.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
So we can go with the desk cactus. Let's get the mirror.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. I, a proper beauty.
Okay. Crazy pirate guy.
Knock, knock.
Huh? Oh. Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it? We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are deaf. How does it feel?
What does what feel? I don't understand.
You know, dying. You do remember, right? Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
Okay, so, I like my... I like my look for now, so we're just gonna go with that.
All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Who is?
Fate! Everyone in the office. Haven't you seen them stare whenever you drift by? You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
I'm a nobody. What if I make a mistake? No. You're just trying to rattle me.
I am. Keeping you on your toes, right? It's necessary. Eyes like a lighthouse, Reaper. Watch your back. Be seeing you.
So, this I think is very obviously going to be a path to some alternate endings or an alternate ending. So, we'll see. I absolutely adore Papers, Please and games like this. I guess I just dwell on emotional and internal turmoil. Do your job. Oh dear. A farmer has found the reason of bees disappearing. Carnivorous plants. Many people in the hospital with poisoning from cow's milk. But I killed the snake root. Look at this cute video of an angry cat eating grass and meowing at the same time. Well, now we know what happened to the grass. Alright, so I'm going to put my calendar in the drawer just to get stuff off the desk. Same with the money. Money goes in the drawer. Hold on just a second here. Okie dokie. Alright. Good morning, Grim. Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. Quote for the day. 2 humans have to die. Let us balance the world. Okay, so we have a Iwo Sarensen, bartender. Iwo wishes to become the greatest bartender in the world. They constantly perform for the regulars, juggling bottles and setting various liquids on fire. They have yet to finish one performance without something breaking, but the dream is strong. What are morals? Whoa. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman, who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society works, how society, morals, and the world works. That is a student of Randian philosophy. Philip is a very random guy, meaning that he enjoys chaotic and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks, their friends, and conducting occult rituals. There should be a comment in there somewhere. They also have a personal catchphrase of "stay out of harm's way," and they are fond of animal skulls. I don't like you. Chi, as they like to be called, enjoys building and restoring muscle cars in their leisure time. It gives them solace in an otherwise monotonous life. They are proud of their first ever project, the Motorstrosity, powered by a rare 7.0-liter V8 Hemi 426 engine. Alright, so 2 have to die out. Do I have just the 4? 2 have to die. So I'm gonna say the Randian asshole, which is probably wrong. And since we're trying to reduce chaos, we are going to get rid of the guy causing chaos. Alright, and that's our 2 for the day. And so now we just mark these 2 to live. The hopeful bartender and the person who likes muscle cars. God, some of this feels so arbitrary. And I know it's intended to. I mean, it's obvious that it's intended to. And 2 humans have to die. Okay. Bow. Alright, so we report to the cat. As you enter, the cat paces around on the table as if annoyed and irritated. The cat notes while casually twirling around her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean that I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. I got paid, so I assume that's alright. And let's see what the Skeleman has for sale.
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
So we got a snow globe, which is way too expensive. Glasses. And fidget spinner. What about let's buy the academic massage.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
I feel he is full of bullshit, and all of this stuff was bought at a dollar store.
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious. All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean, pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me! Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
This worries me, like, a lot. Huh. So I can just now be a person. Still like my poltergeist look. See if there's like, it said be off, so I'm gonna see if there's like it's gonna have me go somewhere different. Nope. In the day. Don't see anything else. I'm gonna check to see if
Aye, this port offers the best trades in the universe.
Clothing, widgets, Tenebrous Curiosity. Nope. Okay. And there's a person down below. Have no clue how to get there. Alright, let's see what we got today. Why is that red? Science today. Black magic is a danger to the youth. Office clerk wins local race tournament and with a spectacular underdog dark horse display, donates prize money to charity. Local bar explodes after bartender mistakes bottle of nitroglycerin for vodka and drops it. Well, shit. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Crypt of Decay announce their new concert to Walmart and beyond. Okay. Morning, Grim. My, your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. What? A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with religious backgrounds have to die. Spare any retired people if possible. No time to waste. Okay. Why is this red? So there are 8 people. All but 1 have to die. Ugh. Okie dokie. Where's my calendar at? Alright, so we're midway through a week. Okay. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they had turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse it is today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Well, he is definitely in the die pile. Alright, so we're supposed to allow retirees to live if possible. So we have a retired person here. Shiny is a peculiar pensioner who keeps roaming all around town with a kettle in hand, always mumbling about the kettle not being warm enough. No one seems to know what, if anything, is in the kettle. It's a mystery. So, for now, she's in the live pile, just because she's retired and we're supposed to spare retired people. Frankie Alves. Frankie is a tour manager for the extreme metal band from the outskirts of Cosmopolis City. So far, they've organized 3 concert tours across the sea and around Walmart, all of which have been canceled midway through, mostly due to the capricious nature of the singer. Okay. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, if critically lambasted, films. Mockery and subsequent demand to prove themselves drew ruin to their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse, until they met Mercury, who invited them to join the downtrodden at the Path of Glory commune. Ooh boy. Troy doesn't like being called a student. They are a doctoral candidate, a tormented scholar, a discoverer of drugs and curer of diseases. Except when a student discount is available somewhere. Okay. Sect member. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury St. Ionis in the Path of Glory. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune in the very beginning. They have seen the organizational brain behind the whole affair. Well, he's got the religious background, so he's going to be trashed. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mabali moved to the nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Flagellist, I see. Why is this red? Michael... Wait, what? Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim. Yes, you. Listen up. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to do all the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. That's not fate. That's death. No, I'm not listening to you. Not this time. For now, we follow the rules. The rules make the motion. So, the retiree lives. Everyone else dies. So this is going to be the rule-following playthrough. And then at some point we'll may do a second one that is like we follow Death and see what Death has to say. Yes, screw you, Death. Alright, let's go talk to Miss Pausington. Ooh, Death is not going to be happy with us. As you enter, you see the cat supine, waving her paws in the air as if trying to bat an invisible something. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail wagging in a manner that seems pleased. All those deaths, that was awful. Lady Pausington sits in silence, an accusatory look in his eyes. What, you think I caused that mess somehow? The cat continues her silence. How could I have caused that? I do what I'm told. No way, cat. Do what I'm told. Cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Oh. Did I cause all these deaths? Cat slowly rotates her head to the left. Why am I even yelling at a cat anyway? Cat blinks. Have to contact fate. Cat glances at the odd-looking telephone on the table and slowly shakes her head in what seems to be a no. Whatever, cat. I'm leaving. The cat blinks and slowly turns away, signaling her complete indifference to you. Still nothing I really want. I want that eraser back.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust. A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
Sure.
Gaze upon what you have brought, instrument of pain. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
It's efficient, I'll give it that.
What makes you think that they are getting it right? throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see.
And you are oblivious and gullible. Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. Be seeing you.
I don't trust the mysterious cloud at all.
Psst. How do you live with yourself? Okay, technically, you are not alive anymore. But maladies are ravaging the populace. Microbial forces having their way.
I know I'm trying to do better.
Yeah? Just stop letting everyone down. The only real sickness here is you.
This is an abusive cloud, and I do not appreciate it.
Yeah, life's not fair, bonehead. You're probably powerless. Ain't anything you can do about it. Disease will spread until it engulfs all. Consider it a warning.
Creepy. End of day. And that's probably a good break point for now. So I will see you next time on Death and Taxes.